I added everything up. I shouldn't have, but I did. $22,741. That's how much it cost me to race this year. But before my wife sees this, let's break it down. We'll look at parts, engine, travel, tires, things I needed, and things that weren't broken, but I replaced anyway. This wasn't just a show up and race year. This was a show up, prove my car, and emotionally damage my bank account year. The biggest expense, the drivetrain. This was over half of what I spent. Over $12,000 went into the drivetrain between engine and the rear end. Winter's quick change is a big improvement for the car, but that itself, almost $3,500 all tabbed out with gear sets. At the end of last season, I got my engine rebuilt, but I took some bad advice, and when I put my engine in, I blew it up almost immediately. So I had to get a new engine. That's another $2,400. But even without that, the other motor still cost me $1,400 worth of parts and labor. That was just flushed down the drain. Also, at the end of the season, I bought a new exhaust for this season. But apparently, a little bit of horsepower costs about as much as a decent Honda Civic. Basically, if the air touched it, I modified it. It was velocity stacks, air filters, oil pan, oil coolers I had to replace because they were damaged. B&B upgraded my car, and part of that included needing to get a longer drive shaft. After I got my drive shaft lengthened, I was in a wreck and I modified it myself. So I had to pay to have it modified and then had to pay to have it unmodified because I modified it at the track. Now we'll get to suspension. I bought a ton of shocks. I found a bunch of my shocks ends were bent, so I decided to start replacing them. So I bought some shocks, and then I had my shocks rebuilt to have the correct valving. And then I found another one bent. I replaced that, had that rebuilt. Then I said, screw it, I'm gonna spend the money, I'm gonna go to Ryan Diotta, I'm gonna get the best set of shocks I could get. But then I said, hey Ryan, do you have shocks for a different kind of track? And he said, yeah, I'll take your money. There's more money. But then I need to place the hole of the shock, so I need a shock holder. And then I need springs, so I need to add springs to that too. At one point, I just wrote down another shock because it was like the 8th one I bought before I went to Diotta to get the good shocks. And it's not even a part number. Here it is. Not even a part number. That's an emotional breakdown because I couldn't deal with having to spend more money on shocks. But every time the car was tight, I blamed the shocks. Every time the car was loose, blame the shocks. Coffee's cold, buy the shocks. Wife's mad at me, just rebound adjustment or something, I don't know. Then we get the tires. Tires cost me a ton of money. Not only was it tires for the race car, but tires for the van as well because I got a flat tire. Tires like milk, they expire, right? The milk doesn't cost $450, you know, for two. So that's kind of the difference. But I had to buy front tires, I had to buy rear tires, I had to buy van tires. The car eats tires, the van eats tires, and I had to beat ramen just to afford the tires. So as I was doing all this work, I decided that, well, I'm having the car upgraded by a Darren Brandt, making it up to 2025 standards. He had to make adjustments to the rear end. He had to fix some things that got damaged when I flipped. For the 15th time I put that in a video. And so I was gonna get everything powder coated, make it all look nice. Well, that's $1,000. And because my body got trashed, got a new body, $700. Get it wrapped, another $700, which was a good deal, but the quality, you know, whatever. But at a certain point I thought, you know, maybe I should stop spending money, but then I just got things powder coated instead because it looks nice. I wanted to. I mean, I spent $112 on blue Zeus fittings because they look cool. So I spent money to make my body panels fall off faster for no reason. I even had to buy a new bumper, and it stayed straight for about one heat race, which was good. For the most part, I didn't take a lot of track of fuel costs to and from the track. It's kind of just inexpendable. I just kind of accept that's gonna happen and it's gonna suck, but it is what it is. If we added that up, it'd probably be another grand. but I did keep track of the fuel cost it took to get to Marysville. $800 in fuel for the van to get to the track. Not only that, once I got there, had to stay in a hotel, so $400 for the hotel as well. The entry fee was another $150, I think. So that adds up as well. And then there's other things we can't ignore, like being in California. So I have to spend $540 to register my van so I could legally take something that is draining my bank account somewhere else. But here's the truth of things. Is this how much every season is gonna cost? No. I'd probably doubled what my actual budget was. This is the first year I ever actually tracked what I was doing, mostly for tax purposes, but the first year I ever actually tracked anything. And I imagine if you look at the numbers just at a cursory glance, it's probably about double what I would have spent if I hadn't done so many upgrades. We had rear end upgrades, we had engine rebuilds, we had engine buys, we had another engine buy because I found a spare engine for a good deal that I split with somebody else. And then we had doing nationals. Nationals themselves weren't cheap. This wasn't survival racing. This was see how serious we're gonna be racing. How serious? Very. So we gotta ask, did we improve? Yes. Did the car get faster? Yes. Did I learn a ton? Yes. Was it worth it? I need to put it over here? Is that where it goes? So we're getting ready to go racing, so let's get after it.
Get there! Take a picture!
Thanks to my family, thanks to my beautiful wife, and my kids, and all that. Love you guys. Great time. Yeah. Absolutely. But next year we're budgeting. We're not budgeting. So you ever wonder what it actually takes to run a competitive dwarf car season? There you go. If it scared you, good. If it inspired you, even better. And if this is my wife, this is entirely AI generated and none of these numbers are real.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.